How you doing, YouTube family? Today is Thursday, July the 31st, 2025. Is your man Big D, and I'm back with another one. Want to thank all you good folk out there in YouTube land for continuing to show support to my son and I. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, I'm back with another video. And in this video, we have a young brother, a young successful brother who said that he is on track to become a multimillionaire. The brother also said that he is, well over 6 feet tall, is a doctor, successful, has a career. But he said, even with all of that, in today's dating market, he still can't find a woman that's willing to get on his program. That's right. He said, with all the boxes being checked off, he still cannot find a woman to get on his program, one that he can build with, one that he can perhaps create a family with. But family, let's go ahead and see what this young doctor talking about. And we also got to add into this that there was y'all already know that a sister had to come online and give a response to this good doctor. But I'm gonna go ahead and let these good folk get it off their chest, and I'll respond along the way.
Here is just why the dating market is just so bad right now. You know, regular guys, fellas, even me, 6'8", about to be a multi-millionaire, doctor, huge platform, hardworking, intelligent man. I can't even get a woman to cook for me. All these things I did for her. It's like, and I only knew this girl for like 10 days, bro. I ain't tripping or anything, but it's just like, it's crazy. I put this out there to let you guys know that it's across all men. What are you bringing to the table? You know, what I've done all of this, and what have you done for me? You can't even make me a meal, but
Okay, so let me say this, my good doctor. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? You done met this young lady. You've been knowing about 10 days. And in reading the text that this young lady I guess sent to you as to the things that you've done for her. And me looking at these things, says that okay, you took out to eat twice, you invited her over to your house, you brought her flowers, gave her $200 to get her nails done, and because of that, she should start cooking. And your response was, "Wow." Well, my good sir, you've been knowing this lady not even a good 10 days, and already you almost $600 invested into some chick you don't even know. And you have to understand this, gentlemen. If you leave with your wallet and you start parting ways with your money by, trying to overly impress and not waiting to see if the woman is interested in you or perhaps what you can do for her. See, here's the thing. When a woman is feeling you and she is into you, you don't have to do all of this. You don't have to do all of this. But if a woman is not really so much really into you, but you will do for the moment, so she'll give you the opportunity to possibly uh, uh, win the starting position, so to speak. And a guy who she into, oh, he ain't gotta do none of this. Oh yeah, first, I mean, don't have to know a good week already blowing up bike out, already clapping them cheeks. And he can be a regular degular guy, dusty, pookie, all of that. But you can be a successful dude, got your life put together, and if a woman ain't really feeling you like that, your ass gonna have to work. Just like this doctor. For whatever the reason, whoever this young lady is, she ain't feeling him like that. Because if she was, he wouldn't have to do all this now. He almost $600 into this thing. And I understand that at some point he has an expectation. And gentlemen, you gotta understand that just if you leave with your wallet and you start, doing things for these women and you never get the result that you thought that you were supposed to get, you can't be upset. Can't be upset because the first thing they're gonna say is, "Oh, so you did this for me, you did that for me. Oh, but you think because you did that I'm supposed to do this. So basically, she gonna always downplay what you done. This doctor could have spent $2,000, and I guarantee you, she would have downplayed it and minimized it because in her mind, her box, which she already know what it is, because women already know when men doing things for them, men have an expectation. Women, y'all can play them games if you want to, but the fights are the fights. You know when a man start, you know when a man is into you, you know when a man is pursuing you. When a man start doing things for you, he has an expectation. So to pretend like, oh well, no, a guy should be able to do all these things and not expect nothing. Listen, if the guy didn't have an expectation, he wouldn't be wasting his time even showing an interest anyway. He'd be going about his business. So, women, y'all already know when men doing things for y'all and they letting you know that they interested, they have an expectation, and more times than not, sex is the expectation. That's just what it is.
It's incredible, man. It's just ridiculous.
I'm gonna hold your hand with a wet wipe in between when I say this, but you're not the good guy that you think you are because good guys don't keep score. You know exactly what you did for her, you know exactly how much you spent on her.
Okay, so I knew it. I knew it. Had to be a sister with all this masculine energy. Had to come on online and go to just going to just letting him have it. Just letting him have it. So basically, he's not a good guy because he's keeping score. No, ma'am. He is keeping track of how much money he's spending. Anybody, including a woman, that don't keep track of how much money they spending on and what they spending it on is an idiot. But you want to try to gaslight this man and make him sound like, oh, he a creep because he keeping track of what he's done for this woman and what has she done for him besides grace her with her presence. No, ma'am. Listen, men, believe it or not, men have feelings too. And then feel like, hey, if I'm doing this for you, I feel like you ought to at least be able to do a little something for me. Now, I'm not trying to say that, you know, a man can just arbitrarily just expect he ought to just get some box. But women also know that if a man is interested in you, he's made it known that he's physically attracted to you. So and then he start doing things for you. You know that. Listen, you already know what time it is. But this sister gonna try to make it seem like because a man because he keeping track of what he's done. Oh, that makes him a terrible person.
To the dollar and to the cent because you were hoping that she would owe you something. You didn't do it out of the kindness of your heart. You didn't do it because it was nothing to you. You say, I'm not even tripping about it.
Okay, well, first of all, he did do it out the kindness of his heart because at the end of the day, he didn't have to do it. He didn't have to do it. He didn't have to do a damn thing for her. So the fact that he did it out the kindness of his heart. The fact that he's being generous, he did it because he was being generous. Now, did he have an underlying expectation? Of course he did. Of course he did. But what women have to understand is that there is always a limit to a man's generosity. There is a limit. Now, you know, like I said, I don't know if his goal was to just get the box because he parted ways with a couple $100. I don't know if that was his goal. He's saying that he just asked her to cook. He just asked her to cook. And yeah, I get it. Okay, where's she gonna cook at? She gonna have to cook at his crib. So he get her back to the crib, and perhaps after they get done, after she get done cooking for him, he might be able to get some dessert. Okay, I get what his game plan is. But women like this, sisters like this, gonna always try to make men out to be creep that say, hey, listen, I'm not trying to necessarily keep score, but I would think that even 10 days, and I don't know. People might say, man, 10 days is enough time with this. Okay, it was okay for him to part ways with his money. It wasn't, 10 days too soon. It wasn't 10 days wasn't too soon for that. So why is 10 days too soon for perhaps maybe you could cook for him, right? I mean, I do believe that in the text you said that he invited you back to his house. So I don't know, did you perhaps go to his house? Have you already been to his house? And if you have, why can't you cook if you've already been there? This is trying to make it spin it round like, oh, he just want to get you to cook for him so he can get you back to his house, or perhaps get back to your house so he can try to, I guess, force himself on her. Is what she's trying to allude to.
It. Yet here you are making a video, tripping about it. Even me, a man that's about to be a millionaire, a man that's 6'8", even me. Where is she cooking this meal? Were you expecting her to invite you over to her place after only knowing you for 10 days, or for her to go to yours? For safety reasons alone, I see why she didn't do it. You want to get her to your place as quickly as possible, and cooking was your excuse to get her over there. You didn't do any of this because you're kind, because you're generous, because you love to spoil women, because you love women and this is who you are and what you do. You did it because you wanted to put together.
See, this is what I can't understand. It's okay for women like this to come on the internet and say, oh, well, you didn't do this because you genuinely just wanted to do it because you love women, you like to spoil women, you want to be generous. So basically, everything she said is that a man should be okay with just freaking parting ways with his money. And if the end result is him and this woman end up in a relationship, okay, great. But what happens if they don't? And this man done parted ways with his money. So she's trying to make it seem like men just supposed to be okay with doing all these things for women and do it without no expectation. And if it turns out that nothing comes of it, then it's just that's just an investment that you ain't never gonna see a return on. Man, this sister is delusional as hell. She don't make no damn sense. Everybody has a reasonable expectation. If a woman meet a man and this man is got his life together, he's a professional man. Women know when men got their ish together, or they should, and if they don't, shame on them. So when a woman meet a man that got his stuff together, listen, she gonna have expectations. She gonna expect that man to do things for her, take her to dinner, buy her things. That is an expectation. And if it's an expectation for a woman to believe that a man should willingly part ways with his resources just because, then it's just as reasonable that a man should think that, hey, well, hey, listen, you know what? What I'm doing all this for you, but what have you done for me? I think it's a fair assessment. What have you done for me? I've willingly taken you to dinner 2 times. I've invited you back to my place so you can see I'm not living with nobody. Whatever the case is, um, I've gotten you flowers. I've given you $200 to get your nails done. And honestly, all I see is everything he's done for her, but what has she done for him? It's a fair question. And it's just a question, respectfully. What throughout of all of this, out of what this man done, all the things he done for her, what has she done for him? I guarantee you, if she had one time they went to dinner, she paid for, perhaps she got him a I don't know, a a gift card or something. I guarantee you, if that woman would have done something more than just been on the receiving end, she would have had a follow-up text to say, well, I did this. Well, I did that as well. You weren't the only one that parted ways with your resources. So that leads me to think that this particular woman, she was just on the receiving end. That's right. She was an opportunist. And the good doctor led with his wallet, like most successful men do, because they really ain't got that motion. They really ain't got that, they ain't got that swag, or whatever however you want to term it. And they just, they might look the part, they might be tall, they might be whatever, but they still ain't they talk game is on zero. So what do they have to fall back on? They money. And when women see that, they like, hey, shit, if he gonna be a big dummy with his pockets, I'm gonna go ahead and run him. So I don't agree with this sister. I don't agree one bit, because my thing is this: is a man just supposed to spend, 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 be generous, be generous, be generous because he love women and he love doing things for them? He's supposed to do all of that and just do it just because and not expect anything out of it? That right there is why men are just hesitant to lock down or lock in with a woman nowadays because you never know what you're gonna get. You just never know what you're gonna get. And don't be successful because then you got to worry about are the women just in it for what they can get out of you. So, family, I don't know what y'all think. Y'all think the good doctor was wrong for bringing up the things he had done for her? Was he out of bounds? Is his sister right? Is his sister exactly right in what she's saying and her thought process that he wanted her to cook and he wanted to try to get her back to his house or get back to her house? You think it's reasonable that he does some stuff for her and not have some type of expectation? Do you agree with this lady? Because this lady say this brother, he a weirdo. Say he a creep. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.